Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning on to Maru 360 with me. I have a very special guest in the studio today. Mr. Lebo Moeti. His hands are so full. He's a life coach, he's a motivational speaker, he's a pastor. I'm sure he's even an entrepreneur. He's many things. His hands are so full. Now he's a life coach and he coaches artists, athletes, students, business people, both individuals and corporate people. His motivational speaking revolves around psychology of success, purpose, and destiny. And also he does seminar training whereby he does team building and group counseling. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Mr. Lebo Moeti. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are you too?
I'm doing great, and yourself?
Wow, I'm wonderful.
Oh, that is so beautiful. Now, please look at the camera and just say hi to the viewers. Everyone is watching you right now. You can just say hi to them.
Wow. Purposeful morning to all you Maru viewers all over the world, wherever you are watching. Great day.
Okay. Mr. Moeti, before we move on with the show, I'm just going to give you just 5 minutes to encourage and motivate and inspire the viewers at home.
Wow, wonderful. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to do what I am born to do.
Amen.
This is what I love to do with every fiber of my being. I want us this morning to look at purpose and destiny. I'm coming from the background of engineering. As an engineer, whatever it is that I intend to come up with, my intention is to make it successful. And its success is inbuilt. And the success of whatever it is that I come up with is dependent on its ability to optimally do what I created it to do. Similarly, you as a product of your manufacturer, you were meant to succeed. You were meant to succeed. And your success is based on your ability to function and the purpose for which you were created to do. So success, in my view, is not having a lot of money, a lot of cars, a lot of whatever it is that people think success is. Success to me is your ability to maximize your potential, your ability to optimally do what you were created to do. So the question is, do you know why you are here? Do you know why you possess what you possess? Because your creator put all the specifications in you. You are unique. You have your own unique DNA code. And whatever it is that your creator has inbuilt in you is meant to make you to succeed. Therefore, everybody has an intrinsic value. And your value is based on your purpose. And every living thing has a purpose. And every living thing is meant to succeed. And if you take a fish is meant to swim. And a fish doesn't attend a swimming lesson. So the success of the fish is inbuilt. And I want to say your success is dependent on what your creator has built within you. Everybody has a talent. Everybody has a gift. There is a saying by one of the wisest men that ever lived. His name was Solomon. He said, your gift will bring you before kings. It is your gift that introduces you to the international stage. Right now, all eyes are on Russia 2018. And the people that are being celebrated as we speak now are people who have discovered their gift, are people who have discovered their talent, are people who have discovered their intrinsic value and their purpose. They are earning millions of dollars, not because of their certificates, but because of their gifts. This is not to downplay the importance of education. I am a scholar. I've accrued a number of degrees, and I'm still studying. But what I'm saying is the reason why I am on Maru TV this morning is not because of my certificates, but it is because of my gift. It is because of my talent. Unless and until you discover the hidden treasure within you, you'd never taste success in the real sense. So what am I saying? Discover your potential. Maximize your gift. Work your gift. Polish it and serve the world. Don't seek success. Seek to be a person of value. Seek to understand the intrinsic value that is in you, the talent, the gem that is in you. Bring it out, polish it, work it, and serve the world. When you serve the world with your fruit, people would come to you and money would follow. Because a tree never goes to people for people to eat of the fruit. People come to the fruit. People will be attracted to you if you have worked your gift, if you have polished it and it shines, it will be attractive. You also say, what is it that you have? What is it that is in your hand? Thank you very much.
Wow, that is so beautiful. Beautiful words by Pastor Lebo Moeti. What you got to do is just to discover that hidden talent, that hidden gift in the inside of you. Now, Mr. Lebo Moeti, I just want you to take us through the journey. How has it been? I mean, how you started up until today. You know, you are a life coach and motivational speaking. How did you start? How has the journey been up until today? What are the challenges that you have faced along the way, and how you managed to overcome those challenges?
Well, thanks, Totlo. Let me take you back to my childhood days. I grew up in two main Ngwat villages, Mahalape and Sorowe. I grew up as a reserved young person, but who had a passion for speaking. I got born again at a very young age, and my life was conflicted somewhat. Because I loved speaking, I was into debating from junior secondary into college, and even post my varsity days. But I always had a conflict because during our days, you know, when you were into debating, people would say, these are things of the world. How do you get involved in this things where you are going to argue, you are going to lie, you are going to... And I was so passionate about this thing. I love this thing so much. I would be in history debating, geography, business, all these things. You know, I was so passionate and I was so good at it. And, you know, I grew up with this conflict of my religion and also my passion and my purpose. And when I went to college, it even, you know, grew worse because there was a time I remember which I think was the breaking point where, you know, I had to be selected into the committee of the Christian movement. And also I wanted to continue with my public speaking and also into student politics, SRC. And they said, you know, we cannot choose this brother. Why? Because he is into the things of the world. You know, this thing was so strong in me. I went ahead with my passion. I've represented the country twice in South Africa at West University and also at University of Cape Town. And in both encounters, I managed to pull through to the semi-final of the competition. And it has been awesome. You know, I was so passionate about this thing that it made me to go and search into the manual of my creator to find out, really, is it really true that I'm not supposed to do what I'm so passionate about? Yeah. And, you know, it's so overwhelming how, you know, the manual for life from the Creator, reveals how much, the Creator would be, so grateful and happy that I have become what He has created me to become. This is what also has led me into studying what I'm studying. I am, doing my dissertation for my MA, and my dissertation is focused on a purpose-driven life. And, my life has been all around purpose and destiny. Even the ministry that I am, privileged to lead and to pioneer is all about raising champions. It's all about helping people discover who they are and maximizing their potential. It's been a journey that has been conflicted, but it's a journey
to pull through.
I have managed to pull through, and I'm so happy to be doing what I'm doing.
Amen. And here you are today. I mean, what can you say to that young woman or that young man who is watching right now and you're saying, you know what, I'm conflicted just like you. I don't know which way to take. When I choose this, when I choose my passion, people will tell me I'm doing things of the world. But it's really something saying, it's burning in me, it's my passion, I want to do it. What encouragement can you give to them today?
What I can say is that your Creator created you to dominate, and you dominate in the area of your gifting. You dominate in the area of your domain. I believe so much in excellence, and I believe you cannot be excellent in something that you are not passionate about. If you want to settle for mediocrity, if you want to settle for less than you were born to optimally do, settle for what you are not passionate about. You will be frustrated the rest of your life. You see, as a life coach, I deal with very prominent artists and athletes and people that are into industry. And as I talk to them, I hear a lot of cry that resonates mine, where the system tried to box them in a corner, and they had to fight to pull through to become who they are. I want to say to you, if you are going to settle for what the system would make you, you are going to live miserable the rest of your life. So the best thing is to become who you were created to be. Then you will find joy and fulfillment. And I think that is what life is all about.
Yeah. Okay, Mr. Moeti, I just want to ask you, what do you think of the public speaking industry in Botswana, and where can we improve to make it better? What should be done? What do you think can be done? I mean, we've got a lot of, public speakers nowadays in Botswana. Women empowerment, and in the speakers are invited. Just a whole lot of events that are taking place nowadays, and we've got speakers. But what can you really say about the public speaking industry in Botswana?
Yes, thank you so much, Lotlo, for the question. I'll come back to the issue of purpose. You see, personally, I believe that public speaking is not necessarily a purpose per se. I believe everybody has a purpose. There are so many public speakers, but the question is, as an individual, what is your purpose? What is it that you want to achieve through your public speaking? I personally have a problem with people who would be. I'm an avid reader. I read loads and loads of books. I want to make this clear before I make this point. But I think, we have people that would be reading books and regurgitating books, and then they would say they are motivational speakers, they are transformational speakers, they are public speakers. I honestly believe that your value is in your uniqueness. Your uniqueness is your selling point. Yeah. And as long as you've got people who don't have a story to tell, but have other people's stories to tell, we are going to have repetition and repetition. I mean, if people want to hear the story of Miles Monroe, they need to go and buy his book. If they want to hear the story of John Maxwell, they'll have to go and buy his book. What I am seeing in the public speaking domain is all this confusion of people that I have not yet discovered who they are and their purpose. What I can say, especially to the upcoming and motivational speakers, is, understand your niche, understand your purpose, and then use your public speaking skills to push that purpose.
Yeah.
Because public speaking on its own is not an end. So you should just find your own niche and your market segment and position yourself well and polish your gift. People think that public speaking in Botswana doesn't have money, doesn't have this. You see, money follows value.
Yeah.
You cannot, ask money from people. As an entrepreneur myself, I don't ask money from people. I make money from people. And people pay me for the value that I bring to their companies. And people pay me for the value that I bring to their lives. So if you don't create a value, what is your customer value proposition as a public speaker? You shouldn't cry foul and say this and that. People, they prefer, international speakers over this. It's because they have invested in their gift. They have created value. So the good thing about purpose is that, you are the one who create the value and you are the one who determine how much you are worth.
Wow, that is so great. Now, Mr. Moeti, where can people get hold of you in case they want to invite you to come and speak at the, events, or just come and coach the businesses, or just a whole lot of people that are watching right now, they would want you to be part of them, to come and motivate them, to come and coach them. Where can we get hold of you?
Yes, I would direct them to first, our Facebook page is Lebo Moeti Speaks. Lebo Moeti Speaks. Our website is www.lebomoeti.co.bw. www.lebomoeti.co.bw. Or you can contact us via email at info@lebomoeti.co.bw. info@lebomoeti.co.bw. Or you can WhatsApp us at 71724117, or should I say +267 +267 or you can follow us on Twitter. Our handle is @Lebo Moeti Speaks.
Okay, that is so beautiful. So do you have any upcoming events where people can find you?
We have some events whose dates we are yet to finalize, but we will upload them on our website, and we also update all those that are following us on our Facebook page. But the one thing that I would want to mention is that I am working with other public speakers through the platform that God has given me at Word of Destiny in Pakalani, where every Thursday we have what we call the Destiny Night of Champions, where we where I speak most of the time, and where I also bring other motivational speakers and captains of industry and people that are in the marketplace to come and showcase their talent, to come and build champions, because we are building this generation. So you can always come through, and also like our Facebook page is Word of Destiny Church, and then you'll always see all the updates. Okay. Yes.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Moeti, for passing by on Maru 360, for honoring us with your presence. We believe the show will never be the same again because the great man has stepped here.
Wow.
Yes.
It's really an honor. It's really a pleasure, and thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Mr. Lebo Moeti. Make sure you're going to follow him on his page, Lebo Moeti Speaks, and go to the website, Twitter handle, the WhatsApp number. I'll say it again later. If you at all you want to inquire something, so make sure you just visit that page, Lebo Moeti Speaks, and inbox them, inquire about whatever, and yes, they'll get back to you. Hope you enjoyed the man of God, the man of great destiny this morning. He has inspired. I personally, I am so inspired. The question that we're gonna pose to you this morning is, every day when you wake up, why are you waking up? You got to discover your purpose. It's very important that you discover the talent, the gift that the Creator has placed in the inside of you. And time awaits no man. That is why there's a quote that says that time is money. It awaits no man. When you wake up, that 24 hours that you have, what are you doing with it? Are you just waking up to watch somebody on TV doing what they have been called to do, or you yourself are doing something? That is the question that I'm going to pose to you this morning. Now just stay tuned. After the break, you're going to be having the news.
Come even closer. Listen